Hi guys, welcome back. I am so excited to be here today because today we have a big day. We have a brand new tubing mascara. I think it's about a week old and it's actually my first PR package. Without further ado, let's just jump in because I'm so excited, I'm so grateful, and I want to share this with you. So let's do it. So we have Blinc. Obviously, I have opened the box. It's very hard to wait, even though I got it like 2 days ago. But I just wanted to check it out, and of course I wanted to try it on because I don't like to necessarily do like a first impression. I don't think that's helpful for most people. I think it's kind of a thing that YouTube has done in the past, and while you may love it, I want to give you the most informed review that I can because it's your money and I would want the same. So that said, okay, so let's just take a look inside the box and see what we see. Okay, let me see if I can do this for you. Okay, so this is what the PR box looks like. I like that it's simple, it's not fancy. Obviously, it's just a mascara, but they have put 2 little cards, which I will go over, and then voila, our mascara. So this is the Ultravolume Tubing Mascara. It retails for $26, so it is up there in price points. It's kind of comparable to some of the other Thrive mascaras, which I believe are 24 or 26. I could look, but the whole point is that this one is $26, so yeah. So reading this card, they say that this one is called the Full Glam. Their amplified one is considered soft glam, and then their original is a natural look. The only other one that I've had is their amplified, which I did not like. I just didn't like the wand. I felt like it got old and crusty really quickly, and it just wasn't my favorite. This one though, it says it has a double-sided eye-shaped tapered brush, which is a picture of it right here. Also, let's see, it says Ultra Lift, Ultra Black, Ultra Length. So it's Ultra. And Ultra Volume. And it is semi-matte and ultra black. I already said that. So you're going to get a matte black look from it. And then the last few things is that it's long wear and water resistant. Those are 2 things that I find to be the case for a lot of tubing mascaras, so that wouldn't really surprise me. If you don't know, tubing mascara, you put it on just like normal mascara, and when you go to take it off, no makeup remover, just water. I like warm water. You can use whatever water. And you can just rub your eyes. I prefer to do this kind of method because if you think about it, they are tubes on your eyelashes. So if you start to go like that with water, it starts to release them and then they just kind of come off in tubes. That's the whole premise of it. Basically, you don't get the raccoon eyes. You don't have to go back in with makeup remover and get like all the smudging off. They're not going to smudge throughout the day. If they do flake, they just kind of flake off. Most tubing mascaras that I have don't flake though, so that shouldn't be an issue. But of course, your skin type and what kind of moisturizer you might be wearing kind of will affect things. Okay, so without too much more, I want to get into it, but I did want to let you know I do have a discount code. They were so generous. The discount is for 25% off, which is huge. Like, that's a lot of money. I don't see that for a lot of brands. So I think it's super generous, and if you use it, of course, I do make a small commission off of that, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to. I just want to be transparent with you. But if you do like it, I will post the code below on the screen everywhere so you can get that money off, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so we're gonna try it out, but I just want to show you the wand first. So they've kind of changed up the packaging. The old packaging was silver and then it had like a black little ring around the top. I think this one is pretty sleek, but I don't find that it's so unique, and especially within, well, let me show you my jar of mascaras. This is not even all of them, but this is kind of the ones I reach for on the daily. It's just not going to really stand out. It seems really well made. Some of the drugstore ones that I have are a little like lighter. This one feels very sturdy. It's got like a nice base to it. I am noticing quite a bit of mascara all over the brush. This is a brand new one, so of course that's probably going to be the case. And you get a lot of mascara on the wand. Now, sometimes I don't love that, so like especially the tip, I will kind of brush that off. Let's go ahead and look at the wand. So this is definitely more of a traditional wand. You can see that it doesn't have the plastic around it, and I'm not even covering my face. But I can't tell if the sides are different. On the card, it did show like maybe that one side was smaller and then one side was longer, but I can't really see that, and the mascara is kind of covering it. Oh wow, that's not bad. So that's what I consider one coat. I go over it many times. If you've seen any of my other tubing mascara videos, that's kind of what I do. But it does seem to give me quite a lot of volume, much more than the Maybelline Sky High one. That one gives a lot of definition. This one is giving me volume and definition. I should have curled my eyelash. So I'm gonna curl this one and then we'll see what it looks like under a curled lash. Ooh, that's good. I'm not sure if I see a huge difference. This one is curled, this one is not. But it seems like it did a good job of kind of keeping my lash curled just without it even being done. But of course, if you like to curl your lashes, just continue to do that. But so far, I'm seeing so much volume. Like, I mean, you guys can see this, right? And that is one coat. So that is the application. I think Ultravolume is a fitting name because this stuff has given me volume for days. Let's zoom back and I'll talk you through the rest of it. Okay, guys. So this is a good mascara. I'm not gonna lie, and you can basically see it on. Now, if you don't like kind of that volume, like they say, it is full glam. It's not natural. So if you don't like that, then this is probably not the one for you. But I think this looks pretty stunning, to be honest, and it goes on so quickly, so easily. That was one of the things that I didn't like about their first one that I tried. I tried the amplified one. This was probably 2 or 3 years ago. I felt like I had to do swipe forever to get any on, and then it was just kind of like not that exciting. This one, you saw how easily that went on. I didn't have to fast forward a lot. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wear it the rest of the day, like I said, and I have a few hours where I need to have my mask on. I'm gonna go for a run later. So I'm gonna come back looking like a mess, but you are gonna see me put it to the test. And if I can, I will try to vlog a few things so you can actually see me with a mask on and see me probably at the end of my run, not during. And then we'll come back. And I already know that this comes off perfectly because I did wear it before. So it is a full tubing mascara. Don't worry about that. I can confirm that. And we will check back in later in the day and I will give you my final thoughts. Okay guys, see you then. So the audio got kind of messed up because I was on my phone, but this is me after my run and you can see that the mascara is pretty much perfect. It looks no different and I went for about a 3-4 mile run. The other thing I wanted to mention is it definitely keeps a curl. As you saw in the video, I only curled one of my lashes and they both kind of kept a curl without even doing anything. So yeah, this is kind of what it looks like toward the end of the day, and then I will check in later. All right, guys. So I did not make it back last night. Funny story that's not really that funny, but we went to the emergency room last night, and we were there from like 6 to midnight. But everything is okay, but I obviously just did not have the time to check in. So I am checking in, it's the next day, and I just wanted to kind of wrap the video up and give you my final thoughts and, you know, that whole thing. Okay, so I've had multiple people tell me like, wow, what mascara are you wearing? It definitely stands out, I think. I think in replaying the video, I was starting to edit the first part today. I noticed like I don't normally have that long of lashes. They're not short, they're just not super long. But looking at the footage, I was like, I am like, all I'm seeing is my mascara, which is a good thing. Like, that's the whole point, right? You want volume, you want definition. That's absolutely what this mascara is going to give you. I love it so much more than their first one. I would never have repurchased Blinc just because I didn't love that first one. And I can say without a doubt that this one is way better than the amplified. But that is if you want this kind of look. If you want a really natural look, this is probably not the one for you. Like I said before, this one is what they call full glam. I think you can see you do get that kind of like more voluminous, like bushy look in a mascara. So if that's not your jam, just skip this one, go on to another one. But I am loving it so far. I'm going to continue to wear it. I just really like how easily it went on. I love the look that it's giving me. I ran yesterday and at the end of the run, it also was like sprinkling and drizzling on me. And at the end of the run, they looked pretty much like this. This is also, it is like 5 o'clock now and I've had them on since 9 o'clock. So they wear really well. I've had a mask on all day. I've kind of like been out and about. So I would definitely say that they are long wearing. So if that's something you're looking for, 2 thumbs up in my book. So the one issue that I am seeing is there is quite a bit of clumping on the wand. It's really hard to get it in this from this camera, but I think it's probably what gives you the volume, but I do kind of have that issue. And sometimes like I will take the wand and watch, I'll go like this, like swipe some off, and then you kind of see the buildup in the tube. I don't know if my jar is like that or if they're all like that, but it is something to kind of keep an eye out for. And like I said, I mentioned before, you kind of get some buildup on the wand, which I can also kind of like scrape off. You see a lot of the mascara kind of building up on the wand. I wouldn't necessarily say that this is like the downfall, that you shouldn't buy it because of that. I think it's actually what gives it the volume, but it is something to keep in mind. And that's just what I noticed from the first few days of using it. Okay guys, so I'm gonna wrap it up there. I hope I answered all of your questions. I hope it was a thorough review. If you do have any questions, of course, please leave them in the comments below. And again, if you want to get 25% off, just use my discount code. It is Dana25. I really appreciate it. If you don't use it, not a big deal. And comment, like, subscribe, you know, all of the YouTubey things. And I will see you guys in the very next video. Bye.